Hello friends, today we are going to talk about how to develop product mindset across the organization. It's very important that we understand the product mindset first. Building and nurturing product teams which are cross-functional, sustainable, empowered, and autonomous. So this is where the product culture starts, and they all have shared clarity to deliver value. So we talked about earlier that what are the key pillars in the organization which will help you to build this mindset. So it starts with organization alignment, talent development, operationalization of the product model, product academy, capabilities and tools. So we're going to dive into all these 5 areas and see what changes we need to bring in to develop this model. So organizations have been aligned in different ways by technology. And I will take example of data and analytics. By technology, it means data ingestion, data integration, data quality, data storage. By functions, sales, marketing, HR, usually the list of functions, and they crisscross, and that's how your projects have been working, right? But slowly it evolved into entities where there are customers and employees, and you want to see the relationship with customers with 360-degree view, which cut across all these functions. And many organizations realize that these technology and function combination is not good enough. You need something more, and that's when the use cases start evolving, which need even broader connect across all these. And that's how the product model is also evolving. What is sold and what is left? How will you answer that? You need sales, you need your supply chain, you need your operations, you need your manufacturing. You have to cut across all these functions, right? And also cut across different entities. What is the status of my order in production? So these are sounds like easy question which every organization should be able to answer, but believe me, many are not. Most of them are not. So this model will take you to that maturity level where your teams are organized, focused to answer these questions rather than functions or technology. So talent development for developing a product organization is not very different. It remains a leadership function where focus is required from that perspective. You have similar things, similar trade-offs to make, whether to hire or train experts, journalists. So it's not very different, it's very same. And I would recommend, be innovative, be local, and be aligned to your corporate vision. And whatever plan they have, I think if it has been successful with other areas, I'm sure it will work here as well. Getting to how to put this product model on the ground, which is the most important piece. Now you have the right team and right organization structure. So to operationalize, I will take you deeper into how it starts with developing a product roadmap, which has to be in conjunction with your business stakeholders. If you see these bullet points, these are something which need to be thought through when you define this roadmap. There has to be quantifiable benefits, clear understanding about what value team is going to work on, what are the timelines, what are the priorities. Every product should have some KPIs which will help you to measure the success of that product. Going forward, continuous feedback, whether it's coming from the team in retrospective or coming from the customers in the form of roadmap discussions or priority. But this is where it really take it to home. It becomes personalized to your organization, how this model evolves. Using product data as strategy, this again goes back to getting feedback through the data from the team, from different metrics like velocity, capacity, burn down, which will keep you focused in terms of how much can you do, how much can you chew, in one sprint or over a quarter, right? It's very important so that you can plan your things and prioritize your things accordingly. Focus relentlessly on customer experience. Last but not the least, I think everybody knows the importance of having customer experience and getting them involved as early in the game as possible. Moving on to product academy, we want to be very clear that it is not for product managers alone. It is for your technical teams, it is for your scrum masters, it is for the leadership team. Everybody needs to understand this model, and even the business stakeholders, so that they get aligned. Where this academy will help is to provide all that infrastructure which is required to measure the product maturity more frequently, identify the skill gaps, identify and highlight those constraints which teams are facing on the ground to the leadership level, and building a growth mindset, learning organization. And based on the skill gaps which you see, maybe you want to teach some technology to the business or some domain knowledge to your technical team. So again, it all depends upon your organization, but this function really helps you to build that muscle and keep making it stronger and stronger. Capabilities and tool. So, you're used to product plans, all those tools that product managers have been using. But now with this new product space, you need different tool set. You have to equip your team with tools which help them to manage their stories, their epics, their tasks in a more flexible way, and there are tools available which measure the mood of your team. There are tools which help you make a very usable, friendly roadmaps, enable teams to collaborate and communicate better. And again, going back to data analytics, some of the things you need to enable, and this will depend, based on where you are, but I love data analytics, so we'll talk about that, is DevOps, continuous deployment, automated testing. The days are gone with each release where you will spend so much time with integration testing, user acceptance testing, and all kind of testing. Now it has to be automated because you want to go live more frequently, deliver products more quickly to the end user. So just wrapping up, so we talked about 5 things: organization alignment, talent development and recruitment, operationalization of this product model, product academy, and in the end, capabilities and tools. Thank you so much for watching this. And like the video, and also leave your comments, and I will try to address them as quickly as I can. Thank you.